Hello everyone, this is Ether Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So, gotta speed through these replays. Pretty straightforward results this week. We're just memeing this week, and we actually got the meme to work, but not because the defense setup is good, it's just because we had it as an option. But here, pretty standard team that you'll see for an end turn strat. But like the whole idea of this team is turn 1 Glacies Julia with pretty solid stats if you ignore the shrines existing. She's literally getting debuffed by both shrines, 10 out of 10. But they're just going to use Ruse, which is solid for guard. So Bramamon can't proc Astra. And so that means Brave Edelgard is not taking too much damage, but she procs Ignis she helps Seliph proc Ignis. And here, I don't know, I highly doubt they calced exact live by 1 there. So a bit unfortunate for us, but that's what happens when you don't have a merged Bramamon and your setup is garbage. So Julia can't actually proc Glacies, but at least she gets to proc Glacies here and absolutely meme nuke units. So great. It's such a meme. Obviously now that we don't have Glacies, we're not killing, but again, it's kind of close-ish, Kappa. But it's a win for them at this point. We can't do enough damage with these remaining units. And they have the extra attack speed ruse. But again, even with that, barely living again. It's all because she doesn't reduce the damage from the first hits taken before any follow-up attacks. So that's where she's super vulnerable to just die in because she takes too much damage. Even though she inflicts that -6 attack penalty, which definitely came into clutch this round, but they didn't pick up the ether structures. They could have, I don't know why they didn't, but we'll take it. And well, I mean, there shouldn't be anything too surprising here. It's just going to be classic shenanigans, and this Ike has some solid res investment at least. AKA having Fortress Defense res, so he's gonna do alright. Very low structure count, just the bare bones, and that is just because their offense strategy is competent enough so they don't need like level 7 Bolt Tower like I do. Level 7 Bolt Tower, cannot stress how broken it is against a lot of defenses, especially if you're lacking offensive presence. But here, Infantry School is bonus this week, so Fallen Knights just gets free stats. And of course they're going to attack here, like so, and they've already designed it, so regardless of which heavy trap is real, they were fine. Later in the season I replaced it, I think it was like, I only changed it by like the last match or something, where it was the actual heavy trap was on Bramamon, because typically most units that are attacking Bramamon like that, they're going to be melee, trying to proc Pulse Smoke on literally the entire team. One of the many reasons why this setup is hot garbage, but I mean, it's just all for the memes. And well you'll get to see that in a bit. Yeah, I've already talked about how offense went in my previous AR offense video, so yeah, it wasn't great because of the start to the season. That's how it always goes though when you use no ladder. You can't afford to lose anything. Catapult's still not max level yet, but it really doesn't matter in this particular matchup because Brendan's just gonna sit around. That's pretty much it. Like, to be honest, if we had... So, like, this destroys the infantry pulse ladder, that's the whole idea. The Ignis does a decent amount, granted he's Seliph, but doesn't kill, pretty typical for Seliph, and of course Bramamon's going to ting. Just a lot of res investment here. It's very reasonable for that to happen. And Julia doesn't get to attack, so nothing great here. They're just going to be able to pick off units one by one. And because people always bring Milla, dancers are always half useless. That's why I have 2. And also for the infantry pulse, that's the real reason. So I can actually do stuff like instant glacies for the memes. It's good if it procs, but that's exactly the problem. It never procs against people who have some sort of idea what they're doing. Or you could just face tank it. It's totally feasible to face tank. It's not like it's untankable. It's just quite a bit of damage. If Virtuous Naga is procced, and you know, there's a good amount of times where it does proc, but we're getting some lag here. But here comes the memes. So this is about as good as it's going to get for the memes. We have double distant guard, Brave Lucina. There's no ally support with Brave Hector, but we don't care too much about that. Tamari Plus, not even refined. I'm not sure what they're doing, but Brave Hector maxed out Summoner support, double Mythic, and then they have their bonus unit, I believe, in Duo Sigurd. So they have a Dancer, they have Milla, they have some debuff support, and they have Brave Hector of Pulse Smoke and Soul and Brave Lucina. Super solid. But here we have Julia over here, who's proccing Virtuous Naga, so she's gonna have 81 attack, of course 75 against Hector here, and 63 res. So they're just gonna chuck Brave Hector in, and you know, if you calc this out, they'll be fine. Literally all they had to do was put Brave Hector up here. So the whole idea is Julia can't attack first, so the Pulse Smoke's gonna go off and there's no longer any Glacies. But they bait like this turn 1, you know, it's not like there was any actual time urgency, it's turn 1. This team's gonna fall apart super fast, and Bramon's not gonna do very much, because can't double because of Maltets, and he's even hard-teching QR to get auto doubles against like Impact. But that doesn't work if you get one shot. So the meme actually worked, like that was like the only time it worked this season, spoilers. But it's funny because that's almost a maxed out Brave Hector. Even if they had Milla in range, even if they had ally support with Brave Lucina, still dying. I think even if they had the max Dragonflowers, I think they're like +8 Dragonflowers, still dead, barely. So that was a good meme for literally the whole point this season was to get Julia to proc Glacies on someone and just meme nuke. And it happens, so mission complete. It's not a serious defense, but it's just funny because so many people bring Pulse Smoke and Milla that basically annihilates any chance of me actually getting the specials off. And also the fact that I have Seliph here means that Julia just never gets danced. It's a horrendous defense setup, but I mean it's good enough for memeing around. It's all very standard stuff though. Now that Tactics Room is gone, they gotta move out their air, but it's just Soul setup here. Sudden Panic, at least trolling. I definitely like it over Wings of Mercy now on Sylvia, now that I've changed out this team loadout a bit. I really do want to put in a Wings of Mercy ranged unit, but it's just there's no real place to fit it. Because I always want to have my double mythics because I know I'm going to lose a lot, so capping lift loss is more advantageous to me than it's more advantageous for me than trying to have a higher maximum lift loss cap, but try and get more kills to like offset it. It's just not great. So I maybe I should do double Bramon. I kind of feel like that's completely pointless, but maybe because this honestly never really does anything. Bramon would double Bramon. I think my second one's minus attack or something, which again I can not care less for, but might try that out eventually, and then give that Bramon like a turn 1 special, so we don't have just Astra. Maybe give him Luna or something. But yeah, at this point it's just GG. Julia still has Khaleesi's ready to go. It's gonna hurt. But it's just a string of the same themes. I get matched up against these kind of folks all the time. As shown by replays, there's always like a Tamari or Duo Makai or some debuff engine. It's always like a Dancer, a Pulse Smoke, damage reduction tank, and Milla usually. That's usually the setup. The debuff engine typically does go on air, or it'll be like Disarm Trap or whatnot. So, very straightforward, but just wait for the Bolt Trap time, and they're just waiting to get set up here. Once they do, it's all nice and dandy. So they're going to go in here. And so here's where I originally did plan to have the heavy trap here, so I screwed that up. Things would have been omega awkward for them if it was real, because they didn't prep it. Some other people prepped it this week, but yeah, that things would have gone much more poorly if Julia got to proc Khaleesi. That's all I'm saying. Because, like, just because I can, we'll just briefly do the calcs here. Like, she's massively debuffed. She doesn't neutralize debuffs. She has no follow-up, which is solid, but she doesn't neutralize debuffs. So Julia's 81 attack against her, aka 97 attack. And then, again, the Glacies, it's a bit debuffed, of course, because of a dominance, and I think there's chill res somewhere. I don't know, I'm not paying attention. Point being, that's 56 res. And wait, what's 56 res? Let me do this. 44 damage off of Glacies. So again, that's the 81 attack, which is 97 attack. Right. And Marita has, what is this? 37? 39 res. So she's taken she's taken a beating. That's I want to say that's like 102 base damage. The 102 base damage. Wait, no, she has Marita's sword, so it's 98 base damage. So that's unfortunately, that's only 59 damage, because she is max procking. I calc something wrong with the whole idea. It's a lot of damage. It's just not enough. And she was gonna heal and stuff, so, you know. But it was noontime, to be fair. It's totally feasible if we had the memes set up. Could actually kill, but it's pretty unlikely because she was healing noontime. You just gotta one-shot that stuff, and she is pretty much maxed out, so it's pretty much all I can expect here. But they're just gonna go for the ether structures, of course, and Niels is a free kill. Yeah, a lot of my units are just sitting ducks offensively, because what I really should do if I want to build infantry pulse on dark defense is put infantry pulse on my nukes. It's infantry pulse the lower HP nukes. That's the standard thing to do. But we're going budget over here. Omega budget. So yeah, we're not doing that. But here's just another solid execution again. Bolt tower. I eventually in catapults level 7, I'm gonna keep it on that column because I literally don't care if they have chip damage on these 3 units. Like Brahmon's already an easy kill generally. Bolt tower just makes it a trivial kill because he very rarely takes 0 from a competent unit, and it doesn't take very much to do 1 damage against a +0 Bramond. So I guess the meme part about that is that if you don't one-shot, he counters Astra, I guess. So I guess it is important. But looks like they're just going to attack here. They got their dancers. So they're just free to go there, and obviously they gotta not put him in range of Julia because she's almost nuking him with raw attack. Not so very smart play, of course, pretty obvious play to make because Julia again is never gonna get danced because Seliph, and like usual Seliph misses the kill. That's pretty standard, but I don't know if they calc that out. Again, I have no idea. There's really no way for me to know. But Sun Panic there made it closer for sure. At this point it's GG. They correctly bait here because obviously Eldigan is not going to die to Seliph. And again, Julia just never gets danced. So she can't get some meme proc Glacies. Feels bad. Yeah, at this point, they just gotta pick up the ether structures, and Sylvia's an easy kill. And there we go. Pretty straightforward again. You can use so many strategies to beat this because of the fact Julia just does not get danced. Seliph moves first, and it's not like I'm gonna give him a rally or something because then all he's gonna do is rally, eat up all the potential dances, and yeah, no, that's not a good idea. Yeah, as long as Mill is on light season, there's literally nothing I can bother trying. Cavalion is an okay try. The problem is people are still just gonna hit end turn, and I don't have the resources to make a Cavalion spoopy enough to punish that. I'll punish the people that have like 6 structures, bring a bunch of okay units, and then try to win. Those kind of teams are gonna struggle, but yeah, not too great. Here, the problem with Shannon is he doesn't have distant counter, so this is never going to end well. I'm not sure what they were expecting here. Bramon just gets to attack for free, and I guess the whole idea is maybe they were expecting him to tank both of them, but Nil's got Moonbow. Even though he doesn't dance Bramon to kill, he can do some damage. He's running null follow-up and not like repel or close call or spurn or whatever. There's drawbacks to running every B skill in ether raids. seems derp, man. But with that, that's the end of the season here. Ending out, looks like just inside top 10k will take it, considering how hot garbage this season was on offense. Literally, if I didn't lose that one entire match, like even if I had 4 unit losses, we would be chilling easily in tier 26. But yeah, no. So what happens when you lose with matches and you don't use ladder? It's really rough. But resonant battles, we are staying in interval 20 again. Maybe someday we'll make it to 21, but until then, who knows? This point, this is barely staying in tier 21. Looks like the cutoff is either exactly this score or 2 points lower. I suspect, or maybe even 1 point lower. I have no idea. I suspect this is the cutoff. A lot of people getting this score is pretty reasonable. And we just keep getting more defense wins. Literally, when I checked it this morning, this person was not even on the list. It's just because this is our defense team, so it makes sense we're trolling folks. But yeah, next bonus rotation is a legendary Crom bonus. We're gonna have some free real estate next week. It's water season, so easy stay in tier 21. The week after, that's not entirely sure. We'll see how that goes. Definitely have the score potential. It's just a matter of fishing. And easy top 1k arena assault. Now that we have legendary Julia at plus 10, we can consistently make top 1k whenever it's water or earth season. And if we try super hard during wind, fire, and fish a bit, we can also technically make it. So technically, if I actually put in the effort, we could actually have permanent top 1k arena assaults, but I don't care too much about that. At the end of the day, time's more valuable than slightly more resources every week. Although it does add up, it's not worth my time. But anyways, Mjolnir Strike, everything's going alright. Light Major was insane. 850 actually did stay, so I didn't bother investing. But here, at this point, it's pretty much confirmed Astra season is the weakest major season for obvious reasons. Cutoff seems to be 842 this week. It tends to fluctuate between 42 and 44. But yeah, Light Major is usually around 850. That's pretty standard now. Anima Major, we'll see if 848 is enough. We should be easily making it back into tier 21 during Dark Major because we'll be scoring. What is that? Wait, that's not right. I was like, something's not right here. It's because it's the wrong major. Yeah, we're scoring 822 in Dark, which is currently completely stable for always getting up to tier 21. So the cycle's begun. We'll see if we can hold it in Anima Major. That's the big catch. We'll see if we can keep the cycle going. But anyways, enough random rambling. We'll be back when the results drop in. Alright, so, all you need to know is that, I'm checking the results hecka late because, well, super busy, unfortunately. Hence why uploads are definitely gonna slow down. A lot of series are just getting postponed. Alright, we yoinked this out. We can upgrade our catapult, I think. So that's cool. One step closer to a higher level catapult. But what do we want to yoink out? Bright Shrine or Dark Shrine? Let's yoink out Bright Shrine. Probably regret that, to be honest. Oh wait, that's offense. And there we go. Alright. Yep. Wait, Legendary Lucina is still bonus? I don't know, I'm not paying attention. Let's switch to this team, I guess. Resonant Battles, stay in interval 20. Pretty standard stuff. Arena. I believe we were at the cutoff. Pretty sure of it. It doesn't really matter too much. But good to know for the future. That was a strange 3-week season. Or 3-week bonus rotation, but another top 1k in Arena Assault, and we got ourselves another easy top 1k as long as we don't get absolutely memed by Legendary Crom bonus, meaning all our Arena Assault matches are against Turbo Croms or something. Like, if I just get matched against Croms and they're like generic ones, I can deal with them, but a bunch of Turbo Croms, no. we're not ready for that yet. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Ether Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye.